बजे निकला 5 बजे नहीं 15 का मोड़ ही नहीं रहा आपको दूसरा के दूं दूसरा के दूं
Later on.
हैं लाऊं बोल ही नहीं रहे कौन सा नहीं
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're meeting after such a long time,
Yes, we are meeting after a long time.
right? So where have you been? Like, were you taking sessions? Were you on a break? Or how are your sessions going on? Talk a little about that.
Yeah, I was taking a session. I used to not get your session, and
It's
there
okay.
are a lot of tutors, so I try to
Yes,
interact with all. Yeah,
very well. That's a wonderful
yeah.
habit to maintain. I always tell my students that you should do that. You should try other tutors too, because
Yeah.
that does give you a lot of
Mhm.
improvement in terms of other areas, not just one area. And you don't limit yourself to one person. But tell me, what are the advantages of meeting other tutors also? Because I would like to share those advantages with other learners as well.
First and foremost, whenever I meet with other tutors, so
Different tutors.
yeah, different tutors, so I'm able to get rid of my butterflies. I'm able to
Mhm.
get rid of my agitation, shyness, because
Yeah.
I do not know about the tutors,
Yeah, exactly.
like how they will react, and uh, what will be the
Yes.
persona and all, how they
Mhm.
will judge me. So yeah, it has always been new for me. That's why that's why I try to interact with a lot of tutors, and
I appreciate that.
yeah.
So, if you had to advise someone who does
Hmm.
not listen to this advice, who, if you have to advise someone who wants to keep taking sessions with only one tutor, how
Hmm.
would you advise that person? I'll be that person who does not listen
Hmm.
and who wants
Hmm.
sessions with only one tutor, and you have to convince me otherwise. You have to tell me the advantages. Okay. So, yeah, please start.
If you keep
Mm,
on attending classes with one tutor, so of course there is pros. She or he will get to know what is your flaws, and
mhm,
she will be able to see your progress, your graph,
mhm,
because you have been attending the classes for her or him since
mhm,
long, so she will be able to judge you perfectly.
mhm,
And so this is the pros, I would say.
mhm,
And if you keep on attending the classes with one tutor, so you would be like definitely you would be familiar with that tutors, and you won't get new on daily basis.
mhm,
And somehow li- the main purpose to be here is to get rid of butterflies, to remove hesitation, to overcome hesitation, nervousness, and shyness. I
mhm,
think because ultimately you have to be on dais, you have to be on a stage.
mhm,
It depends on your goal, which kinds of desire you have.
mhm,
And so you are interacting with one tutor, and after some time you would be in
mhm,
front of turnout.
mhm,
So that is the cons, I would say, that if we keep on
mhm.
attending with one class. So yeah.
Okay. You're right.
Mhm.
Even I have tried doing that. The problem is that whenever I meet new tutors, I have
Mhm.
been asked the same set of questions. Who are you? Where are you from? And a lot of time gets wasted in that. Don't you think it's a
Yeah.
wastage of time?
Yeah, but hardly it will take 2 minutes or 1 minute.
Mm.
It won't take that much time. But yeah, it depends on tutor. Like it depends on you. You can skip and sometime like I realized that some of the tutors are not asking about that. And
Mm-hmm.
in between whenever we start talking, so in between they ask, they can tell, they are telling
Mm-hmm.
that where are you come from and what is your role, and so in between initially we can skip this part. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. That can be done. That's fruitful advice. But I have one more
Mhm.
question. Whenever I try it with different tutors, I feel that I have to start fresh with the other ones. I have to. It's not just about the introduction. It's also about knowing my mistakes. I feel if I take sessions with one tutor, so they at least know my problems and they see my graph, like you said. But
Yeah.
it's a con when you go with a new tutor. They keep asking you the same questions about your mistakes also. And I think I have to keep explaining the same problems every time. Don't you think so?
Right. Actually, if the tutors is pointing out the same mistakes, it is proving that you haven't done anything on that, and still you are lacking, and you
Mm-hmm.
have to burn the midnight oil, and you have to do something for that. Definitely, if you had corrected yourself, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely they will not point you, and they won't be
Mm-hmm.
able to judge you, they won't be able to correct you. It means you haven't done yet and you need more improvement on that.
Okay. No, that's a fruitful answer. I would like to ask you one more question related to this.
Mhm.
Whenever I have decided to go for different tutors, see, when I go with X tutor, so they identify my mistake on the first day. And if I change my tutor just in the next session, the next tutor also just identifies my problem. They don't tell me resolutions, they don't tell me solutions to those problems.
Right,
So
right,
my
right.
problems are not getting resolved because nobody's working on resolving them. Everybody is just
Exactly.
pointing out my problems. So
Exactly.
do I need to resolve my problems on my own, or will the tutors do it for me?
No, no, no. First, sure, you can attend class with that particular tutor because
Hmm.
you are stuck somewhere, and I think you will get something out of it if you are
Hmm.
going to attend the class with the same tutor,
Yes.
and you should go with that tutor. I think rather than changing
Mm.
the tutor, otherwise
Okay.
the problem would be the same, and
Exactly. Yes.
well,
Yes.
so I think 2 or 3 sessions you can attend with the
Ah.
same tutor
Good.
till
Good. Hmm.
until unless your problem resolved. I
Hmm.
think yeah, and after that you can change and you can go for other tutor.
Hmm. Until
Mhm.
unless your problem resolves. Resolves.
Resolves, yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And at one place you said he or she will be able to see what is your flaws. First of all, what are it should be. But the fact is, do you know you're using a what in the middle of the sentence? So you can't create a question after it. You should say what your flaws are. So
Hmm.
he or she will be able to see what your flaws are. That should be the
Right.
sentence. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to say he or she will be able to see what are your flaws. That's wrong.
Hmm.
And at times I
Yeah.
see that you misjudge is and are. Okay.
Is in
Please
the,
try,
yeah.
yeah, be more conscious about it. Like you said, that is the cons. Now, cons is
Yeah.
a plural of con. You can say that is
Hmm.
the con. That is the con
Hmm.
of
Yeah.
going ahead with only one tutor. Okay, like that. Do you know, Mr. Sanjay, it's really hard to change tutors because, like you said about butterflies in the belly. I feel
Yeah.
that a lot and I get cold feet when I am speaking with them. So I'm really nervous when I change my tutors. I become friendly and confident around one person. I think I'm improving that way. Don't you think sticking with one tutor is better if you want just confidence and nothing else?
It was my instance, and it varies person to person,
From
and
person to person. Mm-hmm.
from person to person.
Mm-hmm.
That would be better if you keep on attending the classes with one tutor as well. I
Mm-hmm.
told you that they will be able to see the your progress
Yes.
graph, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and so why are you attending the classes? So you are tutor, so you know and you are good at English. So, which kinds of classes are you
I
attending?
I was playing a role here actually.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I was playing
Great,
a
great,
role
great.
of a learner. I was just trying to interact with you
Uh,
that way. But I'm happy that you
yeah.
were playing along. At the end, you missed the
Right.
point a little bit, but I'll tell you. See,
Okay.
when we are making a conversation, unless we have reached a dead end,
Yeah.
we should hold our ground. Okay,
Right, right, right.
that's the
Exactly.
basic of debating. So we were in a way we were
Mm-hmm.
debating and arguing on a matter, which is normal, like it's
Exactly.
a positive argument. So you should have said
Mhm.
that see different things work for different people. This has
Yeah.
worked for me. Something else may work for you, but I can still tell you one thing. Growing confident around one person is just growing easy on yourself. And easy paths
Right,
don't lead to success. You
right,
have
right.
heard that statement, "Aaj kuch tufani karte hain." Try that.
Yeah,
And the next time
exactly.
when you go
Yeah.
with a new tutor, you will
Mm.
think that you have won over some situation instead of
Mm.
just going for a flowery path. Right? Say that, right?
Right. Makes
That way
sense.
you will
Yeah.
win the argument.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
That was a little conversation, a little role play I wanted to have with you, but you have done a
Okay,
wonderful
okay.
job.
Got it, got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now I'm coming out of that role play and I want to ask this question. You have taken a lot of sessions here and I'm so happy looking at the number. I have seen that progress also in you. I want you to describe at least 4 to 5 sessions. You don't have to pick certainly my session, that's a different thing. But I want you to pick 4 to 5 tutors without naming them, without telling their gender also. Just describe these 4 to 5 tutors who have impressed you a lot. Not, I don't have to be on the list if I'm not, but you just describe without telling their names, just their way. What has impressed you about them?
Mm,
Hmm.
there are some tutors are there.
Mhm.
There are some
Without
tutors.
naming them. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. There
As a
is
matter of
someone,
fact,
there's someone from this place. This is a
yeah,
great thing about that tutor, like that. Mhm.
yeah. One of the tutors from Kerala. She was from Kerala actually,
Wow. Mhm.
and with respect to pronunciation, she used to correct me a lot, and so I can recall her, and
Mhm.
she was AZ as well, and she was Kerala, and she used to point me with respect to pronunciation.
Okay.
So I
That's one.
admired her. I
Mhm.
admired her, and because and on top of that.
Uh-huh.
Mm, like those who were correcting me and those who were like correcting me, like, so I got to know about my weakness,
Okay.
my flaws. That's
Mm.
why, and some of the tutors they always commending me, they appreciate me despite of committing mistakes as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I
Despite
go.
despite my mistakes, they would overlook your mistakes, you would say.
Yeah, despite of my mistakes, so
Hmm.
I didn't feel nice, like
Don't say
uh,
despite of. Okay, despite and of
despite
don't
only,
use.
I think I have to
Despite
use
my
in
mistakes.
spite of.
In spite of. But
Yeah, in
better use
spite.
despite. Say despite
Yeah.
my mistakes, they
Mhm.
appreciated me. Okay.
Appreciated me. So, like,
Hmm.
I thought that if they not point of attending the classes with the
Absolutely.
tutors,
Yeah.
exactly, and
They are great
I'm
for
here.
confidence.
Yeah, and I'm here to correct myself. I'm here to learn something, and that's why. And on the contrary, if the tutors keep on telling about my flaws as well,
Yeah.
and if they are not admiring, if they are not
Hmm.
motivating, they are not
Hmm.
commenting, that is also not good. And
Absolutely. Yes.
so like you have to point out, and on top of that you have to motivate as well. What is
Hmm.
your weakness, what is your strength? So
Absolutely.
in such
Hmm.
a way I would be able to figure out, and I would be able to work on myself as well.
A balanced
So
approach should be there, right? Good
balance
cop, bad
approach,
cop. Yes.
balance and balance approach.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so these were I have pointed out till now.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
I try to and I like I like activity as you played
Yeah.
role
A little
play.
role play.
I
Yeah.
like
Okay.
such types of activities, and
Hmm. Real life situations that we
real
bring
life
up
situation. Yeah.
or social issues. Hmm.
and or and I think I made some what we call like I made some bonding with some of the tutors, like,
Yes.
and that's why bonding in the sense I liked. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the way of teaching, the way of
Yes.
narrating the thing,
Mhm.
um, mm, the way of teaching, I would say that. So I
Yes.
liked.
Yeah,
Uh,
some people have a really interesting method of,
exactly.
getting along with someone. That's
and
also an art. Hmm.
the vast knowledge about
Hmm.
English as well,
Yeah.
and that's why
Hmm. So
uh,
you appreciate knowledge.
sometime, yeah, sometime I have learned idiom phrases,
Hmm.
new idiom phrases
Hmm.
and vocabulary as well. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
Mhm.
right. That's quite a
Mhm.
decorated answer, I'll say, and something
Mhm.
where you clear out a lot of things. You did not point out a lot of people, but you pointed out qualities of different people. I appreciated that
Yeah,
because when we decide a goal in life, we should also know an anti-goal. For example, if I
right,
am a communication skills trainer, I should have goals about what I'll do in my sessions. I should also
right.
have a few anti-goals in my mind. What should I not do in my
Yeah,
sessions? Right? As a
exactly. Yeah.
communication skills trainer,
Mhm.
what will I not do? So likewise, as a human being, when you make your own principles, I'm sure you have also your some principles in life. When you lead your
Right.
life, there are some principles. Tell me one fundamental or one principle by which you lead your life, and what have you decided that I'll do everything, but I'll never do this in my life? Tell me.
As I am a spiritual person, so
I am
I have
a
in
I am a
I'm
spiritual person. Hmm.
I'm a spiritual person, so I cannot what we call I cannot uh, I have integrity in my life. I have loyalty and honesty in my life.
Yes.
So
I
that's
can't
why
deceive people. I can't
I
deceive people.
cannot I cannot deceive. I cannot bluff people,
Blah.
and this integrity, no matter what, come what may, but I will
Hmm.
not leave my integrity, and
Hmm.
this is the principle I have in my life,
All
and
right. Hmm.
because I know that the boat of truth may
Hmm.
rock, but it will never sink. So such
Absolutely.
types of belief I have in my life. So this is the principle, and
One anti-goal of your life. I'll do everything, but I'll never do this. This is what people say, right? Hmm.
anti-goal.
Anti-goal. See,
Okay.
goal is what you want to do in your life. And anti-goal is something that you will never do in your life. Come what may, even if it comes to not eating anything, but you'll not do that one particular thing. Hmm. Like my anti goal in life is that I would never lie to my student, no matter how deep they're feeling at this moment, how deep underwater they're feeling at this moment. I'm not going to appreciate anyone unnecessarily. This is what my point of view as a tutor is. So
Okay, okay.
some learners may not like me, but at least
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I am happy with my honesty. That's what I feel. So I can't be dishonest to my learners.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
what my
yeah,
feeling.
exactly. Yeah.
Likewise, what is one
Okay.
anti goal in your life कि सब करूंगा लेकिन ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं, ये नहीं हो पाएगा मुझसे, like that.
So, like, this is the flip side of actually, I have integrity, honesty, and loyalty. So, what is the flip side of this? I won't be able to do, and I
Oh
want
yeah.
to.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So to be
exactly.
dishonest is something that you won't be able to do. That's
Exactly. Mhm,
unethical. To
mhm.
be dishonest is unethical.
In my company, for instance, in my company,
Yes.
they are
Now we are talking.
sycophant. They are
Mhm.
sycophant, and they also want to be a third wheel. And so I don't want to indulge myself in all these things. And whenever superior comes, so
Mhm.
they try to be behind him, and they try
Oh,
to chase him, and
yes.
so and every time my
Mhm.
colleagues colleague tells me that you should be going behind your superior, your boss, and you should be sycophant, you should be praising your boss superior, and you should be doing like you should do flattering. So
Yeah. So you
this
can't be
thing
a bootlicker. You can't be
yeah,
a bootlicker.
exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly. So I cannot do actually. I just want to be focused on my work. And
Mhm.
if your work is sounding, though my work is sounding, but however, I won't be able to run behind my bosses and
Hmm.
superiors. This
Though my,
I will,
I'm sorry, though my work
yeah,
is shouting is not the right thing. My
sounding,
work,
sounding, sounding.
oh, sounding, you're saying.
Yeah,
Though
yeah,
my
yeah.
work is making noise, you want to say.
Making
Though my
noise.
work is making the noise. Okay.
Yeah.
You can say my work speaks volumes for my integrity. My work speaks
Mhm.
volumes for my productivity. I don't have to
Yeah.
lick anybody's boots. You can say that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The word SYCOPHANT is a wonderful word that you have used. The
Mhm.
pronunciation you're getting wrong. I think in the previous class also when we met, we got to this and the pronunciation was wrong. It is not psycho, it's sycophant. Sycophant.
Okay. Sycophant.
Yes,
Okay.
sycophant.
Till now, I
The
used to say sycophant. Sycophant.
sycophant. Sycophant it
Oh,
is. Okay.
sycophant.
Actually, it is not
So in
co
American
also.
and British both,
Yes, in
sycophant.
Indian English, in Indian and British English, this is followed sycophant. Sycophant.
Sycophant. Okay.
Yes, sycophant is
Mhm.
the right pronunciation.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's how you say it. And wonderful
Yeah.
usage of the word. I must say,
Yeah.
you always be behind a few words. And I'm happy that you try doing that because you have improved. That's the reason you have improved.
Mhm.
Okay. Coming to the next question, I would like to know from you at this juncture of your life, when you look at youngsters joining your organization, you see they come with a lot of enthusiasm and zeal. After having worked in one organization or in one sector for such a long time, do you feel a mind gets lethargic over a period of time? Or after gaining experience in a certain field, you feel that you start realizing you get to see a lot of negatives of that field. Do you also do that? Do you also see a lot of negatives of your field? Or are you still positive about your field? Be
It
honest.
happens. It happens if you have been working since long in with one organization.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not like if you are not learning anything,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the human nature as well. If you keep on doing the same thing for a long time, and if you are not getting out of it, and if you
Mm-hmm.
are not learning out of it, so after some time the things would be monotonous, tedious for you,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and it has become like it has become monotonous for me, because I have been working here for last 15 years, and sometimes I do feel as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually it is upon me, and how can I motivate myself, and how can I upgrade myself, how can I market
Mm-hmm.
myself, and I think job hopping is not a solution for that. I
Okay.
think, yeah, and we have to figure out and we have to explore
Mm-hmm.
where I can engage myself, and
Mm-hmm.
where I can do something.
Hmm.
Uh,
My
to-
my question is more about the word that you make travel to the youngsters. I'm sure you interact with youngsters also. So do you feel sometimes you sound too negative in front of them because you try to show them the negative side of the industry? Or do you feel like how do you make that word travel to them? That's what I'm really interested in because I do that at times
no.
when I speak with young tutors.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. As I'm positive person and I'm a spiritual,
Hmm.
so how can I like how can I say them,
Hmm.
and like I cannot tell anything negative about the company, and they have come to learn something, and they are green on, they are callow, they are novice, and it is my responsibility to motivate them, to guide them, advise them,
Hmm.
and rather than advising, how can I say, how can I put my opinion negatively? So
Hmm.
like the situation has become monotonous for me, but they
Hmm.
are new and they will
They are.
learn something out of it, and it has become familiar and it has become old for me,
Hmm.
because I have been learning, I have been working since long, and they
For
are
long.
new for
For
long,
long.
and
Yes.
they are new, and they will get to know the environment of company, they will get to know about the
Yes.
process, they will get to know about how to face headwinds, challenges, obstacle in their life. So
And achievements too. How to manage
achievements too.
achievements, accomplishments.
Exactly,
That's a
exactly,
harder thing
and
to manage in the corporate sector, I believe.
exactly, and this is my sixth company, and I have learned after doing job hopping,
Yeah.
and I left many companies. That's why I came here. So this is the this is the first company of them, and they will
Okay.
learn, and they have a lot of scope in their future, and this
Hmm.
is not a ultimate goal of their life. However, they will
Absolutely.
learn something out of it, and
Hmm.
undoubtedly they will learn something. So I try to motivate, and I try to, and I always advise them that
Hmm.
ask as much as you can, and
Hmm.
I'm ready for you.
So it means you are that person who is accessible, approachable. People do come
Yeah.
to you and ask questions, and
Mhm.
instead of showing them just the negatives, you try to tell them facts about the
Mhm.
industry, so
Right.
that then they can create an opinion around a fact. Because if I tell
Mhm.
someone who wants to come in the field of communication skills that this job is hard because you have to fish students at times, you have to go for the right
Right.
platform may not pay you and all that. But instead of telling that, I tell them the charm of teaching, why I
Yeah.
came into this profession. So that is because I loved what teachers did on the screen when I was a learner. So
Yeah.
that, I guess, has to be the information
Yeah.
that we transmit. Right.
Yes. Mhm.
All right. This brings us to the end of another insightful conversation. As it has always been, I love every word that we exchange with each other. And I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to a few more sessions like that. I hope you be
For
with
sure.
us.
For sure.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, then. So we'll meet in the
Yeah.
next class now. Anything
For
that you
sure,
want to
sir.
say?
I would love to meet you.
Great,
Nothing,
great.
sir. And
All right. Thank you.
I would love to meet you again. Then we will discuss.
Likewise. Why
Yeah.
not? Thank
Okay,
you.
okay,
Thank you.
sir. Have a great day, ahead, sir, and happy
You
Ganesh
too.
Chaturthi.
You too. Happy Ganesh
Okay,
Chaturthi.
bye,
Bye
bye,
bye.
bye.